All right. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the workshop webinar with all finalists of PAM Student Awards 2021 Silver and Bronze Medal. I hope everyone have had your meal and most importantly, staying safe and healthy. My name is Xianwei, a MASA representative, and I'll be your MC for today. The workshop webinar with all finalists of PAM Student Awards 2021 Silver and Bronze Medal is an event collaboration between PAM Education Committee and PAM Awards and Competitions Committee 2020-2021, co-organized in association with Malaysian Architecture Students Alliance, MASA. This workshop webinar will be an open discussion between architect Arjanta Aziz, technologist IDRIS.my, and the finalists. So without further ado, we present to you Architect Arjanta Aziz, the chairman of PAM Education Committee and the convener of PAM Students Awards 2021, and also technologist IDRIS.my, the deputy convener as well as the PAM Education Committee member. To begin with, let us welcome Architect Arjanta Aziz to say a few words. Hello, Architect Arjanta.
All right. Hi, Zenwei, how are you?
Hello,
We
I'm
meet
fine.
again, yeah? We meet again.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your introduction. On behalf of PAM, Pertubuhan Architect Malaysia, Malaysian Institute of Architects, and also on behalf of PAM Education Committee, on behalf of PAM Award Competition Committee, I would like to say thank you to MASA, Malaysian Architecture Student Alliance, who willing to become a host tonight. Yeah, thank you so much, Zenwei. And also I would like to say thank you to your crew, Jason from UCSI and Zoe from UCSI and Zenwei from UPM. Yeah, you from UPM.
Yes.
Thank you for your time. I understand that you're busy with your study, your studio works, but truly enough that, I'm so proud to all of you that you can spend time, contribute yourself under MASA platform, collaborate with us under PAM Education and also PAM Award Committee. So thank you so much, Jason. Right. Good evening, students, the whole Malaysia, and I hope that this platform through Facebook Live, and hopefully that we can record this and posting in YouTube under MASA YouTube. Do keep in touch with us. So this is the kind of a initiative from us, yeah, under Education Committee and also Award Committee, that we want to share this moment to say congratulations to all the finalists for PAM Silver and Bronze Medal Award for year 2021. Just very quickly to brief that PAM Student Awards year 2021, I can tell you is organized by us, PAM, Malaysian Institute of Architects, is the PAM Student Award, where I can say that the highest accolade provided by the National Architects Institute for talented and outstanding Malaysian architectural graduates. So the PAM Student Awards seeks to promote scholarship, kind of innovation, merit, and excellence in the youth towards the study of architecture. So for your information, students, 2 prizes are awarded each year. The PAM Silver Medal for Part 2 Architecture graduates, and the PAM Bronze Medal is for Part 1 graduates. Yeah. So this PAM Student Award 2021 is dedicated for students who completing their coursework in and within year 2020. For your information, this award is a 5-year cycle since year 2018 until next year, year 2022, which I believe next year will be the final year for this PAM Student Awards. Yeah, hopefully we can continue it. Is provided by generously support from the principal of our benefactor, Tan Sri Dato Architect Isa Muhammad. So thank you so much to Tan Sri Isa. He's the one who contribute this award. And then for your information, this workshop will be a kind of a informal, and please don't forget about this. This is not dedicated for the finalists only, but to all the students. Yeah, I can say that from the Facebook viewers, you can ask anything through your comment so that Jason and Zoe will will share your question, and then we can make a deliberation and moderate this. So remember, student, tonight is a very important for the student. You have to remember whatever you study, you prepare yourself for your design works and everything, but you have to remember the magical and important moment when you finalize all your works, when you start to paste on the wall and to do the presentation. And then basically during this pandemic situation, most of the students, I can tell you, I've been through to become an external crit panel. They have no choice to present through online. So this platform is to share the tips, how to do presentation physically and also how to do presentation through online. Remember, communication leads to community. Yeah, that is to understanding, intimacy, and mutual valuing. So one of the most beautiful qualities of true architecture is about to understand and to be understood. So tonight, I can tell you that is a very, for me, I feel that this is part of our obligation to share to all the students, including our finalists today. I would like to invite our education committee members and also deputy convener who helping us to organize this award, TS Idris.my. Yeah, Idris, you can join us now. All
Yes.
right.
All right. Okay.
Okay. So we make it informal, yeah, because this is not
All right.
like a coursework. It's not a lecture. It's the evening chit chat things. Yeah, Jason. Yeah, it's the evening chit chat things, and then we want to share something, and then we want to identify what the students' challenges about how to prepare presentation, how to speak, public speaking. How to organize the things. So maybe perhaps Jason, with due respect, that we would like to welcome TS Idris.my to share his lecture, to share to the student the tips, yeah, how to do a presentation. Okay, without further ado, Idris, the floor is yours now.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So peace be upon all. So let's begin in the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. So I try to keep the sharing session, I rather call sharing session, less than 20 minutes, so that we can spend more on so-called question and answer session. Yeah? All right. So, okay, what I'm going to share today is actually the 6 steps, okay, for stage 2 submission. I'm sure all of you have already have some kind of ideas how to go about it. You have another 4 days to go because you have to submit everything by 5th of March. All right. So first of all, let's congratulate again to all the silver and also the bronze who have make it to become a finalist. And this is what exactly I try to keep it short to share. All right. So if you read the PAM Student Award Guideline, rules and condition, basically you will find this. All right. So you may submit additional portfolio, 40 pages, physical model, okay, and video. If you like to create a video, should not be more than 5 minutes. And all in all, you'll be given about 10 minutes, okay, to present your works. Okay, so the step that I'm sharing today is not some kind like a must. Okay, it's some kind of what we call that. Perhaps if it can help you, that would be great. Okay, but even if not for now, perhaps in future when you are preparing your portfolio or your presentation, this could be the step. Right. So let's go through one by one. What are the 6 steps? And by the way, this 6 step is some kind of getting so-called yes, meaning to say, yes, I got it right. I got it right. I got it right. Actually, you are portraying some kind of positive pattern language, okay, in whatever your design process or whatever your commission process, so that in such a way it will help you to reach your targeted goal. Okay, so the first one is, of course, you will have to read in detail, okay, because we have seen sometime people submitting is some sort like you're still not complying. Okay, so try your best. This is the second round, the stage 2. You comply with everything. That will be step number 1. Step number 2, you have to think and also plan ahead to work smart. You only have about 3-4 days. Okay, so whatever information they already have, okay, you have to work smart. Step number 3 is, this is the suggestion. You have to work the portfolio content first in A2 landscape. Okay. The idea is that later on, step number 4, you can convert that A2 landscape into A4 portrait. So it become like a booklet. So when you open, it's become A2 landscape. Okay, so that's the idea. All right. And using the step number 3, whatever you have done already in the landscape canvas, you can actually straight away convert those into a 4:3 aspect ratio video quickly. Okay, so basically whatever information you can straight away put it. Certain thing that you think is redundant or you think is not important, you can take out. Okay, so this is actually some kind of killing two birds in one stone. Yeah. All right. And the last step, which is very important, is that you have to narrate your works in the most appealing professional presentation. Okay, the term is professional and the term is appealing. Okay, you have to find a way to appeal to the judges that your works deserve to be the topmost winner, number 1. All right. So the idea of this 6 step is that if you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps correct, okay, then when you go into the next step, step number 7 or onwards, you should have the confidence of getting things all in order. So that's the idea. So the same thing later on, because we as an architect later on, you are an architect later on, you're also not doing design, okay? You also will doing sales. You also will be marketing to get your projects being accepted by the client. Okay, so this 6 step is actually the step that usually widely used by the people in the sales and marketing and also in the advertising. And based on my experience, it is very well fit into whatever profession that you are, especially when you become architect. Okay, thing is getting tougher now, more competitive. Okay, you are not thinking that you're working in your country, you're working globally. Okay, and you have to have some kind of competitive edge, and you must have that some kind of confidence. Okay, to achieve your goal. All right, so let's go through step number 1. Okay, I repeat again. So you can see this, the stage 2. Please read again. CD-ROM, okay, where to submit, okay, make sure you submit on the right, don't submit on another email address, for example. All right, okay, step number 2 is actually looking into the AO A series, okay, because this is the most common ISO series that when we do presentation, we may do on AO, okay, this can become a double AO, but when you do the arrangement, ideally, you should look into this so-called modular. A5, A5 become A4, okay, and these two A4 become A3, and this A3 to become A2 and A1. So we are looking into the logic behind this. Okay, so because if you were to arrange everything in this order, perhaps not now, in future, so you can easily fit everything into instant publication, especially on A3 portrait booklet. Okay, so let's move next. Okay, so this is the idea. Okay, whatever composition that you do in your portfolio, okay, you should do on A3 portrait. Okay, so when you open, it's become A2 landscape, and that is very, very useful because most people, especially nowadays, we don't read the print version. Okay, we will be reading the so-called on mobile phone. Okay, if on a laptop, yes, you can have the whole thing. Okay, but on mobile phone, basically, on this A3, you have to pick the right choice of font size. Okay, so that when you come into the mobile on A5 size, roughly about A5, you can still read the text. So this is some kind of strategy. Even if you notice here, the way I arrange the text is in such a way that you can pen, zoom, and you can still read the whole paragraph, okay, at one go. So that's the idea. All right. So this is what we are proposing to you. I notice, yes, most of there are only a few who submit on A3 portrait. Majority of you submitting on landscape. It is up to you, okay. But the recommendation is when you put into portrait, okay, something like this. Okay, sorry. Okay, this is an example for the Acacia that Convener Architect Data and I is working on. So you can see this screen is actually A2 landscape. So you work on A2 landscape, okay? And for example, in the content, so you can see that this is some kind of lines. So these two set of paragraph is actually on A3. This one is on another A3. Okay. So if you were to pen or zoom in your mobile, especially when people doing mobile or using their tab, okay, on the portrait mode, they can easily read and scroll through. Okay. As compare, for example, just now, if you were to read everything, even this presentation is done in a smart way already. So you can see this column, okay, right? So as you pen here and there, you can still read the whole context of the presentation. Okay, so that's the idea of step number 3. You work on A2 landscape canvas first. You may use Google Slide or whatever, or PageMaker. Okay, but in my case, normally I'm just using a Google Slide. Okay, so I work on A2 Google Slide, and then I copy and I put another A3 portrait Google Slide. Okay, the idea is actually once you have done that, okay, you convert into A3. Okay, perhaps I can show you the sample of this, the final product, how it look like. Okay, this is basically after you arrange on A2, okay, and you put into A3. So your first page will be the compendium, for example. I will just browse through quickly. Okay, and you can put whatever information, the basic, okay, all right, whatever poster, perhaps the content. Okay, so this is the case of the juror. Sometimes you may play with some kind of image of picture, and you notice here how it's being arranged. So that's the idea of putting into 4 columns, and in one A3 you have 2 columns. You can do 3 also can, okay, but I think 2 is sufficient already. Okay, so I do go quickly here. Okay, this is an example just now, right? So in between, there could be some kind of wording that you want to highlight, for example. So this is the idea. Okay, so you still make in a column. So let's say you are reading in the mobile mode. Okay, you can still read all this during the pandemic, thing like that. Okay, all right. So let's move on quickly. Okay, in between. Okay, sometimes you play with this. Okay,
sorry, Idris.
Sorry.
Your slide still stick on that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh,
I think
okay.
start there.
Let's. Okay, wait for a while.
Okay, it's okay.
Oh, I just now I forgot to share thing. Okay,
Right.
perhaps it's better for me to share the whole screen.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about the glitch.
It's okay.
All
It's
right.
okay. This is very
Okay.
normal.
No, okay. Where were
Okay,
we just
cool.
now? Okay.
Okay, this one.
Okay, this one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
I just browse through again quickly. Since I already talked about it. Okay, I just browse through. Okay, this is page 1. Okay, your content. Okay, just now A3. Now you open become A2 landscape. Okay, and you can put all the information. You can cross through if you want. But in terms of text arrangement, you arrange in 2 columns in one A3. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 for A2 landscape. All right. Okay, so this is what I mentioned just now. Put something, perhaps even your perspective. Okay, perhaps another photography related to your project, for example, you put in to have the moods. Yeah. Okay, so quickly. Okay, this is the one that I mentioned just now. Sometimes you play with the big text because you want to get some kind of break or attention, perhaps to certain concept that you want to, what we call it, to project, okay, in your idea. Okay, and you can arrange the drawing as it is. So in this particular case, the drawing was originally on the so-called, I think A2 for this competition. Okay, so it just fit nicely, okay, into the project. All right. Okay, so where we start? Oh, yeah. Okay, just now we were here. Okay, whenever you have a break, okay, so you can big picture is up to you. I'm sure you know better how to play around. Just some idea. Okay, so sometime when you want to break with some information, okay, you can play certain thing. For example, some image that related to the, in this particular case, is the resilient in design. Okay, the pandemics. Okay, so you can see here that this is being arranged on this part, this is on this part, and the text is here. Yeah. Okay, so I go quickly. And the final board would be something like this. Okay, if you notice here, even we even go to the next step, you can see that this is almost 4:3 ratio, which is nice when you put in the video. Yeah, in the video. Okay, so I can move into this again. So by now, I think you have the idea how to publish on A3 portrait. Okay, so this is the idea that on A3 portrait, you can have A2 landscape here. You can have here also A3 full, and you can have here also A3 full. And if you have to pinch or zoom, you can pinch and zoom, and you can still read all these text conveniently. And this is very important nowadays because you have to attract your potential client or potential customer because sometimes they make decision on mobile. Okay, so you have to make sure that your work is mobile friendly, so to speak. Yeah, all right. So step number 6. Okay, based on whatever you have on A2 just now, you can quickly turn into a video ratio. In a video ratio, normally you notice that we have 16:9 that's popular nowadays, but the standard one 4:3 is still popular. Okay, the reason is that especially in a Zoom meeting, okay, you would prefer to show this 4:3 because not usually on your right side is actually all the participant, and it will just fit. If you put on what we call 16:9 ratio, then your screen will be smaller. So that means in any Zoom communication or what, okay, 4:3 aspect ratio for the video is still the best. Yeah, all right. Okay, for example, let's say you have this image in the video, all right? So in a Zoom or Google Meet or whatever WebEx platform, for example, this is how your video will look like, okay? Because you are doing on ISO paper, okay? So you will have some kind of here where you can put your text, okay? Or your narration, your text narration, okay? And this one, you can imagine all the faces there, okay? When you are having a meeting. Okay, so that's why the 4:3 ratio will be the best. Okay, for you to prepare the video presentation. All right. Okay. So the last one will be very important one is you have to narrate the work in the most appealing and professional. So I think this one Architect Adrianta will elaborate more on detail. In fact, perhaps later on, our MC or Jason can share this slide so that you can click on the video. You can have a look quickly before, and hopefully, when you get all the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 correct, okay, you should be there. Okay, you should be ready. Okay, to go ahead for the presentation on the 10th of March. Yeah, 10th of March will be 9 days from now. Okay, 9 days from now. Just a quick quote. Okay, there's no right and wrong in the arts. Okay, but there are right and wrong in architecture. Okay, so if you understand that, okay, so you will realize that whatever you do, even your composition, okay, actually we are just a tiny creators. Okay, no such thing as perfect. Okay, even in the real construction, you may find that during the construction, you can ask Architect Adrianta, we still change the design, we still change certain detailing. So it is common that we are changing. So you must come to a stage whereby whatever you do, whatever you design, there must be a stop. You move forward for production and go ahead, moving forward to get things done. Okay. Otherwise, we will stuck forever. Okay, in your career as an architect. All right. So last but not least, in the slide, I also share some links. Okay. So all of you, we wish very best of luck. Okay. Hopefully you ready. Okay, and then good luck. We will continue with Q&A session. Architect Adrianta, I can stop the sharing, right? Okay, thank you. Jason? Oh, Jason? Oh, not Jason. Sorry. Okay. Oh, Yahweh. Sorry.
Hello, hello.
Okay, I'm done.
Hello,
All right.
technologist Idris. Yeah, so yeah, thank you so much for your very well presented and sharing to all the finalists, of course. Very good tips to let them know how to improve on their presentations and the way to convey their message way effectively. And of course, right now, I want to invite Architect Arjanta, but seems like it's not here. So
Okay.
that's okay. Just hold on, yeah. So all right, since Architect Arjanta is not here, we proceed to Q&A session.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Architect Arjanta, here you are.
Welcome back.
All right.
All right. Okay.
Suddenly it's
Arjanta.
disappeared. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you done your part, Idris, yeah?
Done already. I make
All
it.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Idris. When I heard very truly informative to share to all the students, but again, I'm not giving a feedback about not only for the finalists, yeah, about this PAM award. I mean, this is a very general, yeah, for students out there, even for as an architect, yeah, in future when you're working as an architect firm. We need to understand how to market yourself, how to market your design to me. Yeah, that's the thing that I need to share, top up, yeah, what Mr. Idris has shared with you. You have to remember, can you imagine that you have done your design works from the beginning of the semester and then towards the end, you already spending a lot of time, a lot of energy, and of course, when it comes to the final presentation, and then you don't focus truly seriously, such a waste. I just want to share that this is what I believe. Every time that we want to do your final presentation, what you really want is about the value of your satisfaction. That's the magical things that you need to know. You have to understand that, you sacrifice everything, but towards the final presentation, you go and, chincai, no, don't do that.
Yes.
Betul tak, Idris? Yeah?
Yes.
I still remember
correct.
when I was a student, you spend a lot of time, suddenly toward the final presentation, you go and very cincai. Right? No, don't do that. You have to be, the moment that you want to be, fulfill your satisfaction, no matter what kind of result you want to be, but as long what you want to portray your design, that's a moment. See, talking about your gesture, how you dress, how you narration, your presentation, the way you speak, the way you want to share your things to your lecturers, in fact, to your clients. So that's the thing. First, number one, you have to be patient. And then we're talking about, again, the intellectual things that you want to portray and control your emotional and understand your spiritual part. Because you want to be satisfaction what you have to present to your client or to your lecturers. And especially to the finalists, I can tell you all the finalists here is the winner already, Idris. Is the winner
Yes,
already.
correct.
But you need to find the magical moment that you have to present the best that you could do. Okay, so you need to show your passion and connecting who is your audience. And I believe this platform, your audience is your juries, and of course, with the students, you're going to viewers on your presentation. So you need to focus who is audience and what the audience need. You see? So Cik Idris, I always believe as an architect, when the moment you want to market your product, market your design, you want to sell the design to your clients, don't be so think about, you have to be keep it simple. Yeah. Just concentrate on the core message that you want to deliver. Make it smile, making eye contact, you have to begin with a very strong words. Introduce yourself, what's your name, which university you're from. You have to remember all these things to telling the storyline about your design. So for me, it takes about to be not to say to be the best or to be the great, but you have to do your best to present your things. Sometimes the slides, doesn't mean to have a lot of words. You just make it a very simple words, very precise, and kind of a simple, like what Idris already shared just now, a very simple words. No need to be very crowded with all the words, and do enhance your vocal delivery, and then make it wow moments. You know what I mean? So when the time you in the final presentation, or even in the future when you start working with your boss, your firm, in front of a client, you want to be wow things, because you need to portray the USP elements there, the unique selling proposition that you want to be there. Unique selling proposition.
Cooperation.
You need to be there. So my advice, based on my experience with my team, you need to do the rehearsal. You need to do a mock-up things, you know. So I do encourage all the students, whatever you have to prepare your submission until 5th of March, or even for all the students who here, let's say tomorrow is your final presentation. I understand all of us is last action heroes, you know, I mean, last minutes, but do occupy your time to do some rehearsal, so that you know how to present your things, follow the structure, and then make sure what you present with the limit of time, uh, copies of your slides, presentation board, and so on. Don't make it so messy. Don't make it so huge things, you know. So my sharing here to tell all the student here, uh, do a timeline. Yeah, do a timeline. For example, you've been given for 10 minutes. So 10 minutes, make sure the storyline that you made on 10 minutes, you have to understand they got 3 components here. The opening as the introduction, body means that in the center part is have to be a core message that you want to present, and the ending part as the conclusion, you have to end by wow factor. So what I'm trying to say here, 10 minutes, you divide it into, for example, yeah, it is, let's say 10 minutes, yeah. And I believe all the universities allow students to do a presentation in 10 minutes or 15 minutes, whatever. But I'm talking about this PAM award things, you have to be occupied for 10 minutes as like a case study for all the viewers here. In 10 minutes, you divide it into 2.5 minutes, 2.5 minutes, 2.5 minutes, 2.5 minutes, and equivalence to. So you have 4 components here. When you have 4 components here, for the opening, 2.5 is about how you want to introduce yourself. Let the audience know who you are. I have to tell you, the common thing from the student when they start to do presentation, they forgot to introduce themselves. It is. And they forgot to tell what is the project all about. A very common thing, students begins the, okay, hi sir, so this is my site plan, this is my analysis, blah, blah, blah. Hey, who are you? You need to introduce. So I'm talking about the reality here. In front of the client, you need to, showcase yourself, who you are, where you from, and then what is the project all about. So you have to do a very good introduction into this. So that's why the storyline is very important here. So I hope all the finalists here and also all the students here take notes on this. After the opening, then straight away talking about the introduction of the project. The most important thing is about what is the project all about. The learning objective. Everybody forgot about the learning objective. What is the learning objective? What is the learning outcome? You go and spell out all these things. Okay. And then the beautiful part, if you can just a quick one talking about how you process doing it, because the students, the lecturers, the panelists want to see how you process your design from one stage to another stage. That's the beautiful part of your design. Then straight away talking about your core message about your design, and then make sure you have to be wow. I always believe, since I was at your age, I always believe during presentation, doesn't matter, you have to be verbal, you have to be hard copies to paste on the wall. The concept of 3I. I, number 1, your presentation have to be informative. So you make it a lot of information, but don't make it crowded information. It's make it, very precise, concise, in the viewers easy to understand what it's all about. We use a lot of tagline, big font, and then just a bullet points on that, because the presentation have to be very simple. And then number 2I, illustration. For me, you need a killer drawings, not a killing drawings. A killer perspective, a killer images, so that the lecturers or even the client, they want to see, wow, nice, beautiful. Wow, that one is a jackpot, killing things, yeah. So the last I is about impressive. you have to do impression, a beautiful, impressive into it. So what I'm trying to say to all the students here, make sure you structure to build on your ideas. Make sure it can be visualized clearly. Make sure you do your storyline step by step from one storyline to another storyline until the end. Remember, you have to make your stories better and beautiful. The way you want to deliver your message, your narration, you have to be confident. I understand most of people is kind of a lack of confidence, but you believe yourself by doing practice, doing rehearsal with your enthusiasm, you're gonna be okay. So the ending part, he have to be a credential ending and the incredible information with the unique selling proposition that you want to deliver here. So for those students who can, just a very quick informal message here, Idris.
Yes.
That's why I said, don't make it, I mean, this is kind of a very common thing, or everybody working last minute things, I can tell you, even we working also in last, but if you manage your time, then you allow yourself to do rehearsal, then you're going to be okay. Because doing rehearsal, when you're doing practice, then the confidence is going to be better. You're going to be improved there. Okay, so with that, now is what time now? It's 9 o'clock already. So we would like to introduce all the finalists here. Congratulations to all the finalists for the PAM Award Silver and also PAM Award Bronze. Can you please on your video now? Yes. Can you please on your video? Yes. Welcome, Angeline, yeah, Lenny, Paul, Vunyin, Zafri, Sweta, Kening, David, Wei Hang, Chia Tek Wei, who else? Okay, JJ, yeah, JJ, Wei Ran, Afan, who else leave it here? Afan, okay, all right. So everything, I think it's missing here, somebody. JJ is not here. JJ, are you here, JJ? Angeline, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, but something wrong with my video.
Okay,
Sorry.
it's okay. It's okay.
No
all right,
problem.
all right. So
I don't have a webcam. Sorry.
Okay, it's all right, JJ.
Okay, no
all right,
problem.
so we can see all of us. Can you show your, just give a signal, round of applause to all of you. Congratulations. Just clapping your hand. All right, thank you so much to join us tonight, so that we can have some sort of like a discussion. If you have anything to ask, if you have any opinions, you just throw out. Yeah, just unmute yourself and then you just discuss, and we can deliberate. So myself and Idris can do our best to help you this. Okay, all right. So anybody want to have any question here? To ask any question here, please. It's always common, Idris, it's a common thing.
Yes.
The first question is always taking a long time, and after that, non-stop.
Correct.
Okay, Sweta. Okay, hi, Sweta. Where are you now, Sweta?
I'm in KL now.
Okay, which university you from? You studied before?
University of Ba.
Okay, University of Ba. All right. Yes, Sweta.
Yeah, so the question I had is, for the presentation next week, is it just a time limit or is there a slide limit as well? Is it just 40 slides or is it just 10 minutes?
All right, thank you for the question, Sweta. Okay, for the presentation, either have to be physical. I believe you need to submit your things by 5th of March, and then you need to declare, is it going to be physical or online? Okay, yes. Both presentation, even in physical or online, the time limit is only 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes. So that's why I said you have your storyline in 10 minutes time. So you need to organize what you want to present. So 10 minutes.
Okay, cool. Thank
you. Good. From that Sweta question, I just want to share with you my experience that I participate in the competition for one of the client. So I one of the finalists. They got 4 architects to present. They give us 1 hour to do presentation. Unfortunately, I'm the last architect to present, number 4. So what happened was, the first architect went to the meeting rooms to do the presentation. It took them 2 hours. You feel that, how come it took 2 hours? Not fair, But for me, I don't bother what people want to do. I just focus my things here. Second presenter took about 1 hour. Okay, fine. Third presenter took about 45 minutes. It become lesser. When come to my turn, the organizer told me that you only have 15 minutes. You cannot argue. You cannot say that, how come you said I have to be one? So means that I have to declare to you, my team and myself, we have a strategy. Even though they said 1 hour, but I always prepare the contingency plan. I prepared 1 hour slides. I stand by for my second option for 45 minutes or 30 minutes. And my third option, I knew this thing going to be happen if they say they given me 10 minutes. Can you imagine that? But you have to be cool. You need to win this job. I want to get the job. You just be cool. So 50 minutes, I went to the presentation. That's why I'm not saying I'm the best, but I just tell my experience. You need to be the USP elements with the incredible credential opening. In 50 minutes, I just show 3-4 slides for my presentation, very precise, and another 10 minutes at playing the video, and I narrated the video, and then the client saw everything within 50 minutes. Thanks God, I got a job and I won the competition. Sweet, brief, very precise, and then wow factor. But I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm just telling you my beautiful moment when I have this experience that, come on, 15 minutes to present. So what I'm trying to say to all of you, in 10 minutes, you need to be, you choose which is the best way for you. For the online presentation, whoever from London, Lenny, I believe you cannot come back. You're still in London. No choice, you have to do online presentation. Be careful. Okay. That's why I need you to do the SWOT analysis. Presentation through online. Did you know that when you do the animation, it will be lagging?
Yeah. Sorry, we can't hear you.
Ajanta, we can't hear you.
Yeah.
Yes, Architect Ajanta.
Ajanta,
Architect Ajanta.
I think he's lagging now. Okay. All right. Okay. While waiting for Ajanta to join in, perhaps I can talk more about what Ajanta has mentioned, the 2.5 minutes in the beginning. Okay, so in the beginning, basically you will have to make sure that you have two things. One is either 10-second pitch or 20-second pitch. Okay, so you have to choose. Okay, what does it mean by that pitch? Meaning to say, within 10 seconds, you have to tell about yourself, you tell what is so great about your project, okay, and finish within 10 seconds. Okay, in some occasions, sometimes you'll be given a 20-second pitch. Okay, if 20 seconds, you can talk more, but keep it into 20 seconds. So this pitch is some kind of, in terms of business networking, is some kind called of 10-second introduction. You can Google, okay, you can refer to Business Network International, for example. For Business International, normally they use a 20 seconds. And it is very important, within 20 seconds, you tell about yourself, what company you are, and what product or what project you are promoting. Okay, and then once you are given another chance, then you can elaborate. So within that first 2.5 minutes, you are talking about introduction, about the content of your project. Okay, pay attention to the 10-second and 20-second. Okay, you, as I have mentioned just now, the wow. Okay, so you begin with wow. Okay, and then you elaborate, and you have the body, and the final is also another wow. Again, use either 20 seconds or 10 seconds. Okay, and this is something that you will have to practice. Okay, you have to write, you have to practice, and you have to talk to the mirror, see how you behave. Okay, and try your best. People like me is not a kind of smiling people. Okay, but you try to practice. Okay, you smile from your heart. Okay, so that you will have a confidence to talk about it. Okay, so I think that additional on what Tata has shared just now. Perhaps we can open for another question.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, you see,
Yeah, and then, all right.
this is unforeseen things happen. You just cut off.
Yes. Okay.
So sorry. So I wanted to relay this message from the chairman of awards committee. Yeah, awards and event committee. He said that for foreign finalists, you need to submit your video ahead of time. Okay, Lenny? Yeah, whoever from overseas, whoever want to do the video presentation, you have to submit ahead on time. This is from architect Ang Chi Cheong. Yeah. So, okay, next question. Thank you, Sweta. Very good question. Okay, next question. Lenny, you have anything to ask?
No, I'm
okay.
fine.
You good, eh?
Fine.
All right,
All
good,
right.
good.
Okay.
Cool. Anybody? Maybe other question, not only about, don't worry about the presentation. Maybe other question, how to prepare, how to deliver. Paul, you okay, Paul? You got anything to ask? Don't be shy.
No, I'm all good. I'm just grateful to be here.
Okay, good, good.
Okay.
Next question.
How about Angie or David, perhaps?
Hello, I have a question.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
Zafri.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Paul. All right.
It's more about the presentation, on the day on the presentation.
Yeah.
I'm worried about like how the technicalities of it, like how is it going to be printed out, and to those who bring in models and all, should I submit models earlier, a day before, on the 5th, or like?
Okay. I understand your condition. I understand your question. Okay, you do like this. Okay. You can bring models. You can bring anything on your boards. You know, normally this presentation of this award, we prepare a platform, a huge table there. You can bring your drawings. You can put your models on the top of that. If you decide to bring models, so I can share with you what the mistake from the student. When the student bring models, when they stand in front of the juries on the stage, they forgot they bring models. They just blah, 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 blah. What's the reason you bring models if you don't want to show to the juries? That's why I said to you, when you bring models, make sure you show whatever you want to show in the models and show to the juries. You explain to them, because you bring models, Safri. You bought models, kan? I saw the student bring models, but they don't bother to talk about the models. That's pity part. You know what I mean? So you can submit on the presentation day. Do come early, prepare yourself, yeah, and then you know what is at least you know where is the venue. Actually, the venue at the PAM auditorium, yeah. So come early and then setting with the secretariat. Cuma I want to say something lah. When you bring models, you know, Idris, I have to tell you, the students bring models, but they don't bother to show the models to the juries.
That's the common problem.
In fact, in the universities as well, in the studio works,
Right.
They done model, but they didn't manage to how to showcase their model. They expect the panel or even the lecturer want to see more. No, you have to showcase. Kalau boleh, if you can bring models, show the models. Sir, see, the reason I show model, you know, people can visualize and feel the things, you know. So that's
some kind of tangible.
Tangible. That's
tangible,
why.
yes.
That's the reason you bring models, Zafri. Okay, Zafri. So I suspect you want to bring models. Yeah. So you don't bring models. Okay. I think if you have whoever got models, bring a model. In fact, online, Lenny, if you want to do online models, you can showcase your models to online.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. You guys, you understand or not? The beautiful part about design is not about final product only. It's about the process. When you have your sketches, when you have the process, when you have your ideology, when you have models, explain everything there. Okay? All right. I think, wah, semua dah macam Idris. It looks like everybody like, wah, kau team mau mantai.
Kau team,
I know already.
Perhaps I can add something.
Yeah.
Even though you may want to present physical, which we like you to be present at the PAM center, but there could be a possibility that on that day itself, another MCO come in. Okay, so my advice is, regardless whether you can attend or not, you just prepare your video. Yeah, prepare everything. Okay, so basically you have the 5-minute video, and on top of that you also the 10-minute video. So just in case on that particular day, for some reason we cannot be there at the PAM center, your 10-minute video will explain everything. Okay, and you won't feel burdened. Oh, now I have to prepare. Oh my God. Okay, so you don't have time. Okay, so be well prepared for anything that could happen. Okay,
Thank
sediakan
you,
payung
Idris.
sebelum hujan.
Yeah, thank you,
Alright.
Idris. It looks like before I log out just now, my experience. So you have to prepare your contingency plan. That's why I say,
Correct.
so you make sure all this. Okay. Right. Okay. Any question? Wenrain? Okay. JJ, are you there? Buyin, don't be shy to ask. Wah, final, masuk final semua. Wah, okay. Okay. Who else?
Adreta, I have a
Yes.
question.
Who's
Yeah.
that?
Yes.
Paul
Ah,
from
Paul. Okay,
Taylor's.
Paul.
Paul,
Yeah.
okay.
I can still choose to present live, right? But just the video as a contingency. Okay.
Yes, you can still present live. Okay, but I
Okay.
think you should have the contingency just in case.
All right. All right. Thank you.
I just want to share something, my observation to all the students from Malaysia or overseas, because through online I became invited by the university to become the external critic. When the student do the animation, okay, I think you have to be work smart into this. To tell the truth, Idris, I think you can counter me back, yeah. When the student do the animation, they render took a longer time because they render the animation is like all this they don't have a storyline. You have to do a smart way to do a model animation. Maybe you can start from side view, just a few seconds, and stop rendering, and then go another angle, and we start to compose everything. It become a beautiful storyline and not monotonous. Tak adalah boring kan? So you play around with them. For me, I advise you. I'm not sure. I leave it to you. This is based on my practice, based on the student that I show. I saw students have done not more than 2 minutes video. That's it. Very precise, concise. 2-minute video is good enough. Because if you make video 5 minutes, the juries or even your lecturers start yawning. What the hell are you talking about? We don't want to do that. Just make it sweet, simple, enough. If you can have a narration during the animation, you narration yourself, then should be okay. But you don't forget, guys, you've been allowed for not more than 10 minutes. But you also have Q&A session from jury 10 minutes. So that's why you prioritize which one you want to talk. The other thing, maybe technical, you leave it during Q&A session. When the juries ask you, then you have opportunity to explain. So do things smart. Understand? Okay, understand. I'm not talking about this finalists only. I'm talking about all the students who hear this. When you have a presentation in front of lecturers, or even when you're working in front of your client, you cannot tell 1,001 stories in front of within 10 minutes. Cannot. You need to prioritize which is the most important thing you need to deliver to market yourself. Okay. All right. Any question?
I can show a placard here.
Okay. KISS. Yeah. What is the KISS mean?
KISS. Keep it short and simple.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Cool. Okay. Any question? Maybe Jason, do you have any question from Facebook? Any comment?
Yeah, Jason.
Hi.
Okay. Who?
Actually, I
Jason.
have one question.
Hi, welcome, Jason.
Okay.
Because I'm still in degree year 2, so I think, is it good to show the mock-up model as well? Like
Okay,
the
very
process?
good things you highlight, Jason. Very good thing. Okay, maybe you can share to all the finalists and all the students here. It's the beautiful thing about design is about process. It's about progress. Can you imagine during my time when I was your age, every single tutorial I always make a study model, mock-up model, By the end of the semester, when you have done your final presentation, I have a series of model in front of the presentation board, in front of a table. And then I label down, this is my first week progress, second week progress, third week progress. So the way I explain is about how I derive my concept when I found an issue to rectify the problem and progressively to show the next stage and stage. That's the beautiful part. So don't throw away your study model, don't throw away your mock-up model, don't throw away. If you can take a picture, paste it in your presentation board, it will be good enough to explain how the flow, the progress you go from day one until the end, how you explain to your lecturers, you progressively solve this issue, dodge the problem and so on until the end. That's the beautiful part to explain. So for me, I encourage, if you have a study model and so on, you can bring, or maybe you can take picture into it. Nak tambah lagi, Idris? You want to top up?
Yeah, because it is some kind of your hard works. Okay, your hard works, and if you don't show it at the end, what a pity. Okay, so you have to show everything, the process. Okay, and of course, sometimes you have to be selective, and you must know the right angle to take those models, and it becomes some kind of artworks. Okay, so keep all your works, keep everything in the portfolio and show everything. But of course, the most important part is your final design. What is it look like? Okay, the rest, put all the progress. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Is everybody okay? This is the only chance that you want to ask. Anything?
Yeah, better ask now.
I mean, we're just sharing the tips only, okay?
Yes.
It's just the tips. How's your preparation? Because I have to tell you the truth. The student Idris, they just rely on whatever they have done. They just show whatever they have done in university before. For me, I want to do the best presentation. You can alter a bit. You just make it organized, your slides, your boards, and especially through online. When you do an online presentation, make it very precise. Don't be so messy because people tired. You have to remember, especially for Lenny, whoever from overseas now, you're not in the auditorium, you're not in the venue, you was in your place. People depends on the screen on your presentation and also your audio. So what happened just now? I just explained blah blah blah, suddenly they cut off. There's another example experience. So make sure you're taking care of your networking over there, your Wi-Fi system and so on. Okay. Let me hear from you. Is there anybody? I can see. I suspect Lenny will not be on the 10th of March. He will be on online.
No. Yeah.
Anybody on online? David. Okay. Paul. Wei Hang. All right. So at least we want to see how you want. Okay. All right. So do take notes. As you know, the presentation through online, 10 minutes. Yeah, make it very sweet. The most important thing is the point that you want to sell your design, so that the judges can value your. Okay.
Yeah. So you want to ask something?
Yes.
So Wei Hang, I see you raise your hand.
Yeah. Okay. JJ, you okay, JJ?
Yeah, all good. Understood.
Okay. Cool.
Clear.
Angeline?
Yeah, no questions.
No question, yeah? Okay. All right. It seems no question. Jason, no question from the Facebook. I think everybody clear enough. Yes. So Idris, for your final words to all the finalists and the students here.
Okay, perhaps my final word is that very best of luck. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you have come to this stage. Basically, you have crossed the Rubicon, meaning to say you are here already. Okay, so now your aim is actually to be the first. Okay, so do all your best and good luck, and may God bless all. Thank you.
Thank you, Idris. My final words to all the finalists and of course the viewers. I can tell you that this is my perception about anything when participate any competition. Winning or losing is not a matter now because everybody is a winner now. But I'm looking for the best moment that all of you are going to face this. You're creating the beautiful and the best memories in your life as a student, especially for this award. You know what I mean? So you do your best. Don't forget with the enjoyment. Yeah, because you're creating a beautiful memories, guys. Don't you think so? Your parents so proud of you. You know what I mean? So what you're looking for, do the best. So to fulfill your great satisfaction. Okay? So proud of yourself. You represent your universities. You represent all your friends from universities. and your family is so proud of you. So do the best that particular moment. Okay, with that, I want to say all of you, do clap one more time for yourself. I would like to say congratulations to all of you. Okay, do your best. With that, Xianwei, the floor is yours. All the best to all of you. Okay, we see you on the 10th of March.
Yes.
Be safe, everybody.
Thank you. All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Architect Ajanta, and also Technologist Idris for those motivations and especially very useful advices for the young architects and our students, of course. And also a very big thank you to all the finalists for attending. So this marks the end for our webinar today. Thank you everyone for joining us on today's workshop webinar. We hope you read Technologist Idris. And last but not least, I would like to thank PAM Education Committee and PAM Awards and Competitions Committee for organizing this event. Do keep in touch and follow us on MASA's Instagram and Facebook for more updates. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and have a good day. All right, good night. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Please don't leave yet. Okay, I think we ending the recording here. Please don't leave yet. All right, Jason, thank you so much. We can end our recording here. So goodbye, everybody, from Facebook Live. So keep